This is Four Leaf Outdoors introduction, take 5, in 3, 2, 1.
I always start laughing. All right. Hi, my name's Jim. That's it. That's everything you need to know.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.
What do you have in there?
This is a Canadian rye whiskey called Centennial.
I actually brought that back from Canada.
Did you really?
From Earl, actually.
From Earl?
Yep.
Oh.
From Earl. And I'm drinking once again Dogfish Head Sea Quench Ale.
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey.
I love this beer. Got some olive oil. These are chilies, hot chilies, onion, that does look really nice. We have filet mignon and Canadian sausage, handmade, mixed in with some Frank's hot sauce and Tabasco sauce. Got some lime. And there's going to be some high-end fajita. Fajita. You say fajita, I say fajita. You didn't say it. Fajita. 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 What comes after that? What is that? Salsa. Straight salsa. Yep. Okay. I'll take it. I love tortillas. We have multiples of these.
I'll take it.
And then
Okay.
you have to just dish out what you want with this.
Thank you. So it's really good, man.
And then I'm gonna put some of this on there.
I'll take it. That's great. Thank you. I'll take it.
All right.
Mmm.
Oh my gosh, so good.
This is the highest quality meat I've ever had on a fajita. And it's kind of blowing my mind. Also, the spice is perfect.
It is really good, isn't
Getting
it?
a little spice from the sausage
And from the chilies.
and from the chilies and the salsa, but it's not overpowering.
If I had not called this fajita, would you have called it fajita?
Yeah.
It's because it's
I
got
mean,
those same ingredients.
right.
It's not really the flavor that you'd normally expect.
It's just the best fajita I've ever had, so it's like hard to compare it to my
The fajita experience.
crappy meat stringy at the restaurant, you know.
What do you guys do when you're in Alaska, like with you and your buddies up there? What do you do for fun?
I primarily take pictures.
So
Fish,
where of what?
bears, moose, eagles.
So you travel out into the countryside and take pictures.
Yeah. I kind of have a little route, like I go to Bear Lake, I call it, because that's where I've seen the grizzly bears, and then I go to the dock and walk the beach, which is a bunch of birds and eagles and ducks. Fairweather Mountain Range. And then boats, and then I go to the boat harbor where there's a bunch of eagles usually, and then I just kind of drive around, and sometimes I'll see a moose and I'll track it in, or sometimes I'll drive out to the park, which is an 8-mile drive out to Glacier Bay National Park in most epic beauty.
Do you just like do you do this most of the time just by yourself?
All the time.
What is it about there now that you're thinking that you need to get back to it? Like, what is it?
It doesn't have to be Gustavus, but I want it to be Alaska.
But what is it about it?
unlimited adventure.
What do you think of as adventure?
Hunting, fishing, gold mining, exploring, photographing wild animals that are epic, kayaking, killer whales, humpback whales, salmon, halibut, crazy weather, crabbing.
Yeah. Yeah, all those are adventure for sure.
You know what I mean? It's just all like you could spend every day on an epic adventure if you wanted to.
Like, so if I take my cameras on this hunting trip,
Yeah.
like what should I shoot? Like, what's the kind of stuff that would make a good hunting video?
I think film it all, and then once you have all of that, look through it and decide what makes the most sense.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
I've actually filmed myself while I'm driving.
Yeah.
With my selfie
Totally.
stick. I'm driving and I'm holding the selfie stick talking to it.
Well, just get that thing that sticks on the hood.
I know I need to do that.
That's much safer.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, how can this be safe?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, that's how they do it in movies and TV shows. You stick it on the glass facing right at you. Done. Yeah, no, that's great, man. Are you going with Ed?
I'm gonna go up, and within the next 2 weeks, I'm going for 2 weeks.
Deer hunting? Nice.
Didn't I tell you about that we set up a blind when I was up there?
Yes.
And he hasn't hunted in that blind yet, so I'm super excited.
Sweet.
Morning, guys. I just had a really nice night. Just came in last night for a really quick one with Brent, and he didn't stay the night, but we cooked some great food and we stayed up pretty late talking. It was really an amazing evening. Had a lot of fun. Great conversations as usual. We had a little bit of whiskey, a little bit of beer, and great food. It was really good. I slept great last night. I feel really relaxed right now. Really refreshed. I need to show you this space where I am. I'm going to pan the camera around. There's like a large open field here, and then I'm surrounded by woods. There's a big pile of free firewood. That was nice. I know you've all seen tents taken down 100 times, so I'm just going to do one of these this morning. I'm actually doing this right in the middle of my magic breakdown scene, so just so you know, I hope you're not disappointed. It's actually not magic. It's not, it's a trick. Like, I walk up to the camera, I put my hand, then I go take the stuff down, and then I do it again. And I just don't show you. Anyways. I had to take a break because I have to show you this. The sun just came up over the tree line here, and it's just so beautiful. And I'm not great with this camera yet. I'm gonna just see if I can get a shot of it and show you. It's just worth seeing. Look at that. It just came up. So beautiful. So peaceful. I just realized I totally messed up my magic breakdown scene because now I moved the tripod, so it's not going to be in the same place. It's not magic. And I should have done this. Like I should have came off, and then I could have like said, "Oh, there we go. There's a good one for the blooper reel." Come on, Jim. You can do it. All right. My campsite is half broken down, and I'm gonna go back to the thing. I'm never gonna get this campsite broken down. I just realized something as I was taking my tent apart. I think my camera is lopsided, or my tripod's lopsided. I'm sorry about that. So I'm not actually leaning. I'm not gonna fall over. I have to tell you that at home I actually have something. Well, I have to take a step backward. If you remember in the Harry Potter books, there's this thing they call the Pensieve, and Dumbledore has it in his office. It's this big bowl, and he can take memories and put them in this bowl, and they come out like these silver things, and they swirl around in there, and then you can go back later and like recall the memory. And so I actually have a cabinet at home. It has glass front on it, and I call it my Pensieve. And every time I have a great experience, I take something. I take a little token, like a little item of something. It could be something as simple as like a napkin from a restaurant, or some little something that reminds me of that experience. And I just call that cabinet the Pensieve because I can like look at all those little things in it, and all those memories come back. So I realized as I was just taking my tent down that a tent is like a Pensieve too, because I'm taking the stuff out of there, and on the floor I can see all these crumbs and bits of things from previous camps, and I can be like, there's sand from the time we were by the river, and there's a piece of dirt from next to the lake, and so I guess that's good. Maybe I'll just like leave it all in there. So someday there'll just be thousands of memories in there, and no one will want to use the tent except for me. I just found something over here, a nice feather on the ground that I think I'm going to take to. And I don't think I'm going to leave that on the floor of the tent, but I'm going to take it as a memory of this. I'm going to take it as a memory of this camp. It was a beautiful one. All right, so I'm going to go back to my magic. It really is magic. When I said it wasn't, don't pay attention to that. I'm going back to the magic tent breakdown. I feel a little bit like the mean kid at school that told you that Santa Claus isn't real, which I actually, honestly, and I'm not even kidding, I think he really is. But I feel like I feel when I said it wasn't magic that that I was like that kid, and so just don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. It totally is. It's magic. Watch. I mean, it works. Like, watch. Here we go. See, it's there. See? It really is magic, and I'm actually going to prove it to you, especially for all you kids, because I want you to know there really is magic. So how could that have just happened that fast if not for magic? And I'll prove it to you. I'm just not that fast. I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to do an all-out sprint, and I'm just going to show you my top speed. Here we go. I think I can go faster than that. That was actually uphill. I'm doing a downhill one. Hang on. See, I know that was really, really fast, like really fast, right? I was probably only in there for like 1 or 2 frames, but you saw me, and that means there's no way I could have done that without magic. So there you go, magic. I don't know why I keep doing the thing with the hand. I think it's just really fun and I don't know what else to do, so. Here's where my campsite was. That's where the tent was. That's where the fire was. Leave no trace, always. Leave no trace. It's very important. It's part of the magic. That is going in the Pensieve. I don't know a lot about birds, but I do have some experience with flying things. And I can tell you that if you're willing to take the time to go around and collect about 1,000 of these and glue them on your arms and legs and get running as fast as you possibly can, flapping your arms as hard as you can and jump up in the air, you're gonna look absolutely ridiculous. But I think it would make a fine YouTube video, and if you do that and post it in the comments below, I will be your first thumbs up and your first subscriber on your channel. Till next time, cheers.